Well. It's that time of the year again, guys. It's time for the Scarefest 2021 preview. Well, hello there, you're watching the official Theme Park Fans YouTube channel, and welcome back to another video. But most of all, welcome to your preview video of the 2021 Scarefest event at Alton Towers. Now, I'm going to explain what the preview video is all about. So, for those who are new to the Theme Park Fans YouTube channel, every year I do a preview video for Scarefest. I preview what's new, what's coming. Yeah, that makes sense. What's new, what's coming, and what is returning. I do this every year. I've pretty much done a preview video every year since probably 2017, maybe 2016. I'm not too sure. Oh, hang on, no. I might have even gone back all the way to 2014. But yeah. So for all you OG Theme Park Fans viewers, you will know every year you get a preview to the Scarefest 2. No. You get a preview to the Alton Towers Scarefest event, and this is the 2021 edition. I'm so excited. Oh my god, guys. I am so excited for Scarefest. You know, I love Scarefest. I mean, do I love it more than Oktoberfest? I mean, yeah, I don't know. But honestly, I'm so excited for Scarefest to return. And subspecies! I wish. So first of all, you're probably thinking, what is returning for Scarefest 2021? And pretty much everything what you saw at Scarefest 2020 is coming back for Scarefest 2021. I've already given you my guys. Does that make sense? I've already given you guys my opinion on what I think of the lineup for Scarefest 2021 in general. Like, I'm going to enjoy them, don't get me wrong, but I am slightly disappointed that Towers couldn't do a new maze. But anyway, so the returning mazes for Scarefest 2021, and we're going to start off with the new maze that appeared last year, Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. Now, last year, Freak Show Toxic Junkyard, I thought it was alright. The only downside to it last year was that it was an outdoor maze, and if you did Freak Show in the daytime, it was just a bit meh. But if you did it at night time, it was actually alright. I loved the chainsaw finale at the end where, you know, you got the clowns chasing you out with the chainsaw. I really enjoyed that. But overall, it was alright. The theming in there was great. In the maze, I saw a few throwbacks to, I think the Carnival Screams. What else? A few more things. But in general, Freak Show was alright last year. I'm hoping that it's going to be improved for this year. So yeah, we'll have to wait and see what Freak Show Toxic Junkyard brings for 2021. I'm certainly hoping for improvements, because last year it was alright. In the daytime it was a bit meh, but at night time it was alright. I don't know why I said alright twice, but there we go. I pretty much said it 3 times, but there we go. That's what I thought of Freak Show last year. It was alright. Improvements could be made for Freak Show. Now on to the next maze that is returning for 2021, and that is Darkest Depths. Now, this is a bit of a funny one, Darkest Depths, because this year, Darkest Depths has got an age recommendation of 15 years and older. Now, last year and the year before, I think the recommended age for Darkest Depths was like 8 years or older, and it was targeted as the family maze for Scarefest. However, having seen the restrictions, Darkest Depths has got a recommended age of 15 plus this year, and I'm really interested to see what Darkest Depths is going to do this year. the first year I did Darkest Steps in 2019, I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed Darkest Steps. The theming in there was incredible. The actors made it really special. And the majority of the run-throughs, we pretty much had it to ourselves. So like, there was a time when me and my dad did Darkest Steps. There was another time when I went through it on my own. There was only me in there. And there was another time when there was me and Ethan who went through there, and there was no one else. So the majority of those run-throughs in 2019, they were amazing, and the actors were just phenomenal. And I really liked how Darkest Steps was in the Mutiny Bay Courtyard, which has most recently been used for the beer keller at Oktoberfest this year. Oktoberfest is obviously now over. Yes, I have cried into my pint of Spartan. But anyway, back to Scarefest. And last year, they moved Darkest Steps to towards Dark Forest, towards where 13 is. So instead of going through the archway, if you're walking up that path, and you turn in left as if you're going to roller disco now, it's there. And last year, I just felt it was a bit of a disappointment. I was really hyped up for Darkest Steps last year. I thought it was going to be the same as 2019. But for me, it didn't do anything really for me last year. I felt like them moving Darkest Steps to towards the Dark Forest area of the theme park was a bit of a disappointment. And I just felt like all the run-throughs I had in Darkest Steps that year, whether it was on the employee preview night, or just in general, I just felt like they were all a bit poor really. And I felt like it didn't live up to what it was the year before. However, now that Darkest Steps has got an age recommendation of 15 years or older, I am really excited to see how much better Darkest Steps will be. I'm really confident and hopeful that Darkest Steps will be better than what it was last year, and I hope that Darkest Steps can try and replicate what they did in 2019. And I'm sure with that 15 years or older recommendation, I'm sure and hopeful it'll be really better. You know, because as I say, the theming in Darkest Steps is incredible. The actors in there, on their day, they can be brilliant. So I'm really hopeful and optimistic that Darkest Steps can be one of the top mazes for Scarefest 2021. So, of course, I will let you know what I think of all 4 mazes when I do one of the first days of Scarefest. I am doing the employee preview night on Thursday, so that's why this video is coming out on Wednesday. The employee preview night is on a Thursday, which obviously I cannot vlog. I mean, I would love to, but and even though I could vlog, I'd rather be spending time with my colleagues and stuff like that, so I hope you can understand. But I will be doing Scarefest on Saturday the 9th of October, so I'm sure I'll be able to give you guys my opinions on the scare mazes, especially Darkest Steps, which I'm really hopeful and really optimistic that I can replicate what it did back in 2019. Now, on to the next maze, and that is the Altonville Mine Tours. Can I do my impression? I will do. The Altonville Mine Tours. But anyway, so yeah, Altonville Mine Tours is back once again. Having first appeared at Scarefest in 2016, it's literally the longest standing maze that the results have got for Scarefest. And look, I really love Altonville Mine Tours, yeah. And as I said to you before, guys, if it wasn't for the fact that subspecies existed, I think for me my all-time favourite maze would be Altonville Mine Tours. Because again, the theming and the actors, when they're on it, they're absolutely amazing. And especially one of the first times I did Altonville Mine Tours in 2016. This was when I was only 17 years old. And I remember that first bit, you know, when you go in and like the alarms are going off, all that kind of stuff. And I remember, like literally, I looked in the corner of my eye, one of the actors came up to me, grabbed me and threw me into the start of the maze. And that was just like, whoa, whoa. But anyway, Altonville Mine Tours, it's kind of a funny one really, because I've said what I said about it could have been my all-time favourite maze had subspecies not existed. I just feel like that. I feel like it's run its course on the Mine Tours. I'm not taking anything away from it. I'm not. I just feel like it's run its course. I honestly feel like last year should have been the last year of Altonville Mine Tours, and this year we get a new maze to replace it. I felt like that should have been the case really, because now this is Altonville's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This will be Altonville's 6th Scarefest, and I just hope, look, I'm not tarring Altonville Mine Tours. I think it's a brilliant maze. I absolutely love it, and I love the soundtrack for it, you know. Hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? Okay, I'm never going to sing on... I am never going to sing on this channel again. My singing is awful. Anyway, I love the soundtrack. I love the theming. I love everything about Altonville. But please, I feel like it's just run its course. But saying that though, I'm pretty sure I'll still enjoy Altonville Mine Tours as I always do. For me, last year it was probably the best maze. Only about this much though, because I'm going to talk about the next maze in a minute, and I'm sure you guys know which maze I'm going to be talking about next. But yeah, I just felt like last year it ran its course, and I felt like this should have been the year we got a new maze, but we didn't. But maybe this year might be the last year of Altonville Mine Tours. Who knows? So it'll be interesting to see what happens to Altonville Mine Tours for Scarefest 2022, if it does return, or as I say, if it gets replaced. I like the latter option. But yeah, Altonville Mine Tours, it's back for Scarefest 2021, and despite me saying what I said about it, I'm really looking forward to getting back in the mines. And no, I will not be singing. I will not be doing another rendition of, hey, did you happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world? Well, you know what, right? I wish I did happen to see the most beautiful girl in the world, because guess what? I'm single. Okay, back to business. Oh, honestly, I'm still single. You know, I'm 22 years old and I'm still single. Happy days. Well, not happy days, but So anyway, guys, moving on to the 4th and final maze that is returning for Scarefest 2021 is the Attic Terror of the Towers. Now, when the Attic first appeared for Scarefest 2019, I didn't really enjoy it. I remember after doing my first run through in the Attic in 2019, and I remember coming out afterwards and I was thinking, what is the point? Like, I didn't find it interesting. I didn't find it scary. Like, I just thought, what's the point? And when I heard it was coming back last year, I was thinking more the same. I was thinking, it's going to be the same as last year. It's going to be the same as last year. But no. The Attic last year was one of my favourite mazes. I really enjoyed the Attic last year. I felt like the acting in there had been really improved. The sets and the theming, you know, even from 2019 I really liked, and last year I liked. But for me, the Attic last year, it just went up another level, and I was just like, whoa, is this the Attic, or is this another maze or something? I was just blown away by the Attic last year. And I'm really hoping that I can maintain and replicate the level that I had last year. But yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see what the Attic is like this year. I'm pretty sure like all mazes, they'll be the same, but I'm really hoping I've got my fingers crossed, and a bit like Darkest Steps, I'm really hopeful and optimistic that I can replicate that form and the acting it had last year, because if it wasn't for Altonville, right, the Attic would have been my number one maze, and who knows, maybe, if the Attic is the same as what it was last year, maybe it might become my new number one maze. Obviously Subspecies, you know, you can't really see my heart. No, don't ask me why I did that random noise, but Subspecies will always hold a special place in my heart. But for current mazes, Altonville is still my number one, but who knows? The Attic might actually take Altonville's spot as the number one maze. So I'm really, really excited for the Attic to come back. So there we go, guys. Those are the 4 mazes returning. Now we're going to look and see what's new for Scarefest 2021. Okay guys, we're going to be checking out what is new for Scarefest 2021, and there's only one thing that's new for Scarefest 2021, and it's more catered to the family side of things, and that is the Trick or Treat Town. So, this Scarefest, get ready to explore a special town where every day is Halloween. Could every day be Scarefest? Or could every day be Oktoberfest? Okay, I'll shut up about Oktoberfest now. I can speak about Oktoberfest next September, and this is all about Scarefest. And do you know what's the townsfolk's favourite pastime? Yes, you got it. It's to host trick-or-treating for the town visitors. So muster up your courage and prepare to knock on doors from Spooky Avenue all the way up to the Witchy Woods. But be careful, as well as treats, there are tricks aplenty. Now, to me, that sounds really interesting, and the trick-or-treat attraction pretty much reminds me of what Alton Towers did. Like, how many years are we thinking now? How many years are we thinking? Like, probably 14, 15 years ago. They had the trick-or-treat doors in Fountain Square, where Hex is. And little kids, and they could go up on stage, and like, they could knock on the door, and they'd either get a trick or a treat. So it kind of reminds me of like what Towers did a few years ago, like, albeit it was on a stage, but it's good. And basically what you do is, if you want to experience this new attraction, you have to buy a bag of sweets for, I think the cost is £10. I should really know this because I work in guest excellence. I know some of my team do and watch my videos, so like I am slightly embarrassed by this, but but no, it'd be really interesting to experience this new attraction. It's going to be located near to the Alton Towers dungeon, and it'll just be really interesting, really. I know that this is aimed towards the family children market, as opposed to like the 4 mazes which are returning and which are catered towards like older teenagers, young adults who really want to fight. So I've got nothing else to say really about this new attraction. Obviously we all haven't experienced it, so it'll be really interesting to get a first taste of this new attraction. And yeah, it'll be really interesting to see what it's like, because obviously it's not going to be like the House of Monsters, where you went from room to room, and it's definitely not going to be like Darkest Steps, which was just like a family maze. It's going to be more of an interactive attraction, which will be really interesting. So as well as that, you've got the Scarefest mascots returning, the Freaky, is it the Freaky 5? Yeah, it's the Freaky 5, isn't it? Yeah. You've got the Freaky 5 returning. You've got the Alton Ancestors returning. You basically got the usual Scarefest stuff returning. As well as that, you've got Ride to the Dark, which are obviously one of the main things about Scarefest, as well as the Scare Mazes. The theme park, as always, will be open until 9 PM, so you've got plenty of time to do your Ride to the Dark. And don't forget as well, I think, is it towards the end of October? Like, I think it's the last weekend of October. The clocks go back, so you'll have more time to do Ride to the Dark, because obviously when the clocks go back, it means it gets dark earlier, so you have more time to do the likes of Wicker Man, Nemesis, the Smiler, and the Dog. Ooh. Okay, I won't do that again, but anyway. So anyway guys, that is it for your Scarefest 2021 preview video. I really hope you enjoyed it. Do let me know in the comments below which attraction you are really excited for. Which scare maze are you excited for, or are you excited for the new Trick or Treat attraction? Do let me know in the comments below, and I'll try my best to discuss this with you guys. So anyway guys, if you did enjoy this preview video, then please give it a like because it really helps out the channel. If you would like to become part of the Theme Park Fans family, then be sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you don't miss a single video. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page. As always, our Facebook page link is in the description below, so please go check that out and give it a like. Even though I don't post like too much, because like all the content I post on my Theme Park Fans Facebook page is just like links to my YouTube videos, so I need to get my back posted on there, but I can never think of what to post, so like, I'm just like, yeah, here are my YouTube videos, go and watch them. The next video, okay, this is coming out on Wednesday, the night before the employee preview night, and then I'm going to Scarefest as a guest on the Saturday, so probably sometime next week. I'll probably like to say, maybe Monday, maybe Tuesday. Okay, Monday at the earliest, Wednesday at the latest. And if I don't upload the Scarefest vlog by Wednesday, so let's say we're going to Thursday and I still haven't uploaded it, then feel free to shoot me. Actually, no, don't shoot me. Don't shoot me. I don't want to like, I don't want to die. Yeah? Okay, I've got my hands up. I surrender. I surrender. I surrender. I'm sorry. I surrender. Anyway, I'm well done you. Thank you for watching Theme Park Fans, and it's time to close the video down. Bye guys. Spooky season is finally here. Okay, I'll never do this cringe outro again. I'll take these off. I mean, it's not even summer anymore. It's not even summer.